A family filing a federal lawsuit for the in-custody death of a Wyandotte County inmate. The family of Charles Adair suing Kansas City, Kansas, the county Sheriff's Department, and a deputy with detention charged with murder. Charles Adair died back in July of 2025. A coroner's report ruled the death a homicide after an officer kneeled on Adair's back during an altercation. Officer Richard Fatherly was charged with unintentional second-degree murder. He was placed on administrative leave but was never arrested. Adair's family argues despite using excessive force during the altercation that no one tried to step in and stop it. They also claim the sheriff and county did not properly train or supervise their staff.